You ready for this?
Yeah, it's my disguise.
This is your disguise.
Yeah.
It doesn't cover your face.
Well, you can't see me when I do this.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is Jaclyn. This is the girl I'm dating. She's cool.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, she thinks I'm photogenic, so I mean, we just, God dang it, we just got done watching Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, yes, they used it twice. It's beautiful both times, and it's just yes.
I think he likes it.
Do you like it?
You know, I've always been an Iron Man, Captain America kind of girl.
Yeah.
But I really felt something for Thor on this one.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is the first Thor movie where it's like, I actually give a crap.
And it wasn't just the haircut.
It wasn't just the haircut.
Which I was feeling. Not as much as this one.
Yeah, I think I said this in the theater to her, but I think besides the fact that this movie is just like, okay, we're gonna do what Guardians did. Probably not as the exact same, but we're gonna do it. But they also decided we're gonna make Thor less of just a giant puppy of a god and make him like a really easily frightened puppy of a god sometimes.
Who has more lightning?
Who has more lightning?
He's a puppy with lightning.
A puppy with lightning. Because there's one point where Stan Lee's cameo is just like, get ready for your haircut, and he's like, I'm the god of thunder, no one touches my hair, and then he's like, it's like a Jimmy Neutron looking...
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert right there. In case you didn't want to know that his hair gets cut. And then he's just like, please don't cut my hair! Like, okay.
I feel that. I would beg. I would beg.
Overall thoughts?
It's worth the money.
It's worth it.
So Marvel, you can have my money.
You can.
Good job.
Yeah.
I like it. I do.
Good.
I'm not sure the villain itself.
Yeah.
She wasn't really.
Hella.
Well, besides being from NorCal, and that makes me giggle every time they say hella.
Well, for me, it's just a No Doubt song. Hella good, so let's just... Okay, but yeah, that's one of the things.
What was that again?
Feeling hella good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep on dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwen Stefani out there is just wanting some royalties because she's like, hey!
Is hella considered a cuss word?
I don't think it is.
Okay, good. Not in NorCal.
No, not in NorCal. It's just like... It's just another word.
What was with the antlers?
I don't know.
I'm not a comic person, so I don't
know either. I assume it's something to do with the Norse.
She didn't really use them in battle, so...
I think it was more of an intimidation thing, but yeah, the thing that kind of stood out to me, I was like, okay, Goddess of Death, you're showing Jeff Goldblum too freaking much. Can we stop with the Jeff Goldblum? It's hilarious, but you need to stop, movie.
This is also date night.
This is a date night.
It
yes.
is. So you guys are on our date. So
yeah.
It's going
Hi.
well.
You're part of our date night. Yay!
It smells like Chinese food in here.
It does, because we had Chinese food. It's just wafting in the park. Anyway.
What's our new Revenger though?
Yeah, Revenger.
What is her name?
Oh, I can't remember.
I feel like a terrible person that I don't, but she's kind of a badass.
She's kind of awesome. She's a Valkyrie.
She needs her Pegasus back. Thanks, Marvel, for that one. I appreciate.
I like that Hulk basically has a mentality of just like a small child.
Yes.
And he just...
Oh my gosh, that was magical.
That was beautiful. And I was like, that is exactly perfect for how he would sound. Yes.
I like him and Thor's relationship.
Yeah.
I'm glad they expanded upon that. They still got a Tony Stark pun in there.
He wears his pants too tight. Or the fact that when they find the Quinjet there's like this weird planet it's at an intersection of time or something like that, so a bunch of stuff's always coming through from different zones and stuff.
I always felt that I think the movie was a little long, but I didn't care.
It was a little bit on the long side, which kind of... I wouldn't have been annoyed with it if it didn't like just focus what was going on with Jeff Goldblum's planet. I'm like, can we go back to the goddess of death, please? The most metal thing.
The plot's not relevant right now, okay?
I like how it's kind of giving character development to Carl Urban, Scourge, or whatever his name was.
Yes.
And he's just like, I run the Bifrost Gate, and I have all this stuff, ladies. And like, dude, yeah, the shake weight.
Shake weight,
These two I'm real fond of. I got from a place called Texars.
Yeah,
I named them Dest and Destroy. When you put them together, they destroy. Like, he's
like, that's definitely how you get the ladies.
He had too much. Carl Urban had too much fun. Too much fun. It was beautiful.
So there was an interview where they said they ad-libbed most of it, and I didn't really understand what they did until they got to the part with Thor, and he said that Loki turned himself into a snake. So that he could, and then he loves snakes. And then he could pick up the snake, and then he was like, and I was like, oh my god, he ad-libbed that whole thing. I'm like, how are they not cracking up right now? Because I'm dying.
She was.
Bless Chris Hemsworth that he delivered that so well.
She was just like
I went full seal. Full seal. I'm gonna go full seal again. That's great.
Full seal. That is the best description. Oh, I'm trying to think of what the rock person's name was, who had the really soft-spoken New Zealand accent.
No,
Korg, I want to say.
Well, we can IMDb that later.
We'll have to. But I like that he's just like, he's like, that's Doug. Doug's dead. Doug tried to fight the.
Hi, new Doug.
Bye, new Doug. He says to Thor as he's about to go and fight the Hulk. I like that the movie was just like, we're going to try and fake people out and to think that the whatever thing that Black Widow did in Ultron is still going to work if it's Thor and 2 years later. And I'm just like, no, it's not. It is not. And Loki's immediate reaction to seeing Hulk for the first time as the champion, like, yes. He's just like, I need to get out of here.
That dude beat my ass.
Go watch this movie, please. This is the best Thor movie. I'm not sure if I could say the best Marvel movie, but for a Thor movie, it's gold.
It's worth it.
It is very much worth it. And all the synth.
The special effects were very well done.
Yes.
And when are they going to make Heimdall the leader? Is all I gotta say about that one.
Right.
I like Thor, but
I'm just glad they finally made a Thor movie that doesn't suck, because it's like, it's hard to make a serious story, at least for a movie, where it's like it's about like Asgardian crap and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, you're taking yourself too seriously, Chris Hemsworth. Enjoy it, please. Like that bit in the beginning where he's all wrapped in chains and.
That was great. That was a wonderful intro.
That was a wonderful intro.
That was a beautiful soliloquy.
The supposed death of Asgard is talking. He's like, wait. He's facing away, and he's still turning. He's like, I'm not doing this. I'm really not. Just give me 1 second. Comes back in silently. So let me get this straight. And it's like, that's how you do a funny movie, or at least an entertaining one.
I think people might be upset that it's funny because they expect a certain amount of gravitas for the Thor movies, but I'm like, thank God. I'm like, it's a superhero movie.
It is. Like, it's not a bad thing to have some moments of drama, but, like, the Thor movies had way too freaking much. Like, alright, the Ninth Doctor was your bad guy in Thor 2. You can't really make him that menacing as far as I'm concerned, unless you're a Dalek.
Especially since the first movie, I'm like, he's just been a funny guy. I mean, he gets to Earth and you give him coffee and he's like, another!
Yeah.
I'm like, he's very funny.
He gets hit by cars, he just kind of shrugs it off. He's like, whatever.
I got that Thor back in this movie, so.
Yes, it's a good thing that they did this. Good movie. A+. Or maybe not A+. That might be a bit overshooting, but...
Wow, harsh. Just taking it back.
Let's say, like...
I'm gonna give him, like, a solid A-. I'm gonna give him a 90%.
I was gonna say, like, B+, something like that, in that range.
I will want to watch this movie again.
I will, too.
Probably more than once, so...
Yes. It's...
I have not said that about, like, Thor 2.
Yeah. No one has said that about Thor 2. Because no one looks at the Marvel... nobody looks at the MCU and is like, oh man, you know what my favorite movie is? Thor.
Well, the first one...
The first one was okay, but Thor 2 is like, okay, they're clearly padding. They're like, okay, we gotta at least explain where he's been in between now and Ultron, so...
So this was great.
It was
I'm still waiting for my six-legged horse from Loki. They haven't... I'm like, all the jokes you could make with that, and they still haven't brought it up, so... Maybe in Infinity Wars?
Maybe.
Which they managed to asterisk that at the end of the movie. He'll be back in Infinity Wars, and I'm like, wow, I hope so.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't spoil it already. Freaking Comic-Con. Don't...
Just take it back.
We know he's going to be back.
They're all going to be in Infinity Wars. It's not really a mystery at this point.
Yeah.
We also got a moment of Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
So
like a scene. I was like, oh.
I was expecting more.
I was too, with all the whole Goddess of Death thing. I was like, that seems like something you'd want the Sorcerer Supreme to be a part of, but okay.
I also enjoy that Thor just calls him a wizard.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, wizard.
Yeah, wizard sounds better.
Let me put you in a box.
Yes.
That's Thor.
Yes, go watch this movie already.
Go watch it. Go on a date.
Go on a date and take your really cool girlfriend to see Thor Ragnarok, because she's cool and she likes that kind of thing.
Or your boyfriend, or,
Yeah,
we don't judge.
Whatever your jam is, we don't care. Just be safe, enjoy the film, and yeah.
Go full seal.
Go full seal, yes. I'm Daniel Movie Man, and this is Jaclyn. This is disguised person now, because you can't see her face. Have a good day.